Hello, welcome back to Modern Mains Beast. Today we're back with Hatsukoi because I felt like recording Hatsukoi more than Saku right now. I'm not gonna beat about the bush here. Little thing, I was planning on that, just like taking a shower, getting a slight snack since I ate lunch pretty late. So just like getting a slight snack to tide me over for the recording, and then like I said, take a shower, eat the snack, and then start recording at roughly 8. And it's 9:30. I I swear the last time I looked at the clock it was like 4:30 p.m. How did I miss 5 hours? I don't know. But I did. So now I didn't shower because it was already 9 and people were already asleep, hence why I couldn't even shower anymore if I wanted to. I did get a slight snack though. But it was basically just we just happened to have this have some like flatbread, just cut it open, fucking cheese shut, just eat it while I'm trying to set up the recording. So that was fucking chaotic, but also beautiful in a strange way. Anyways, an unexpected problem shows itself. We don't have a room that serves as a headquarters. At the class's end, I walked down the hallways alone. I completely forgot about the committee office. They're gathering people, then we need a place for them to gather. On top of that, the cafeteria committee has an important duty that the other clubs or cafeteria committees don't have. To accept new menu suggestions. We have to actually make menus out of suggestions.
学食医って休眠状態だったってだけで今までもあったわけでしょ？それなら委員会室もあったんじゃない？
Yukino brings up a good point, and so I came to ask as the representative for the student council office. Please, let's be Makabe. Bring off that 4 eyes. Knock knock. It's Katakiri from the Cafeteria Improvement Committee. Excuse me.
またお前か。
That's my line. Look around the student council office, but Makabe doesn't seem to be here. Terrible luck.
なんだそのついてないという顔は。
Kishi heaves an obvious sigh. Not to be outdone, I heave a sigh back at him. We sigh at each other twice and 3 times, as if it were a competition.
で、何の用だ。遊びに来たわけじゃあるまい。
I wanted to play, then I'd go somewhere more fun. I have a question.
なんだ。
The Cafeteria Improvement Committee has a committee office, right?
学食医の委員会室。ああ。それなら東棟3階の一番端にあったな。
So there is one. Good. Wait a second, Kishi just said. Did you say was?
ああ、言った。学食医の委員会室はその活動休止に伴って別の委員会のものになったのだ。当然だろう。貴重な教室を遊ばせておくのはもったいないからな。
I can't be. I was expecting the cafeteria had an office, but that already belonged to a different committee. And then what are we supposed to do?
そんなこと俺が知るか。
That's just irresponsible. Especially since it's part of your duties to take care of that. The cafeteria committee needs an office to function properly.
言っただろう。その部屋は今は別の委員会のものだ。
That could use supplies with another different room.
そんな簡単に行くか。部屋が欲しければ自分たちで何とかするんだな。
It's your fucking duty here! No, this is... Like, I'm going to speak out. It is the duty of the student council or the teachers, like either the two, to like supply them with a room. Do something ourselves.
ああ、言っておくが、無断で部屋を使うことは許さんからな。
Hence why you need to like assign them a room. What? You won't look for a room for us. You normally give us one. On top of that, he won't allow us to use one on our own. This is just plain harassment.
嫌なら俺の前に姿を見せるな。 用が済んだら早く出て行け。
Just like look him in the eyes. I'll be back on the day when Makabe is actually here then. Because quite clearly, she has more sense than you. You. What a mean-spirited guy. Without thinking, I clenched my fists. Makabe had entered. I hurriedly unclenched my fists.
どうしたんですか？
Makabe asked in a concerned tone of voice. It seems she read the stormy atmosphere between Kishi and me in an instant.
何でもありません。
Kishi answers nonchalantly and stares me down with cold eyes.
さっさと帰れ。
I'm not going home like this. Nothing will come of talking to Kishi. Ignore Kishi, I changed my focus to Makabe. Makabe, I came here to ask for something.
何か問題でも学職員のことでしょうか？
As expected of Makabe, she's on top of things. I would like to ask for a room that the cafeteria committee can use.
ああ、委員会室。それなら確か。
Makabe looks towards Kishi. As vice president, Kishi is probably the one who's more aware of things like
す
that.
でに運動部活統合支援委員会が使っています。
そうでしたね。
After Kishi says that, Makabe looks apologetic. But I can't withdraw yet either. It doesn't have to be the old location. It doesn't matter where. If there's any room that we could possibly use, could we make use of it?
そうですね。でも、どこでもいいというわけにはいかないでしょ？学職員の委員会室は必要な設備を備えた部屋でした。学職員のその性格からして、水道やガスなどの設備は最低限必要になるのではないかと。
Seems to Makabe even has a good grasp of stuff like that. And our room. Doesn't that mean that there's no way we can use?
岸君、なんとか学職員の部屋を元に戻せないでしょうか？
Makabe asks Kishi that after thinking a bit. This is an incredible suggestion for us. Even Kishi, if asked by Makabe, the student council president, would.
それはできません。
But far from my expectations, Kishi curtly shoots down Makabe's suggestion.
なぜですか？
Makabe also seems to be confused by Kishi's unexpected obstinate attitude.
元学職向上委員会の委員会室は現在、運動部活統合支援委員会が使用中です。
Here's the thing. Does this committee require the use of the facilities available in that room? If no, is there a room available that suits the needs of the Athletic Club Event Integration Assistance Committee that's still open? If yes, move that committee there so the other committee can actually function. Like, it's better to have one committee be slightly more uncomfortable because they have to change locations but still be functional than have one committee that's trying to be functional but literally can't.
運動部活統合支援委員会は運動系の部活からそれぞれ代表者を集めて結成されたより高みを
Whoops.
無論正式な手続きによってその使用を許可されたのです。それなのにやっぱり学食向上委員会が復活するので部屋を返してくださいでは道理が通りません。
それはそうですが。
Like, just straight up said, okay, how about I go talk to them and request like, first off, is there another room available? It doesn't matter if it has gas or water. Just, is there another room available? If yes, I'll go personally request if they could be nice enough to relocate to that room instead. And if that's not the case, then I'll guess we'll have to figure something else out. Maybe just meet up at one of our homes or something. Just something like that. Makabe, is there anything that can be done?
ならん。
I asked Makabe, but received a response from Kishi, lacking even a hint of courtesy.
部屋が欲しければ自分たちで適当な空き部屋を探して申請することだな。
On your own.
ああ、そうだ。運動部活統合支援委員会が学職員の部屋を使うようになったのも支援員からその旨の交渉があったからだ。何かをしたければ自分たちの力で動かしていく。うちは生徒の自主性を尊重する主義だからな。
So if we can find an unused classroom, then we can use it.
手続き上、問題がなければな。
Yeah, and you'll probably intentionally make issues in the proceedings because you're a massive fucking dickhead. Seriously, every scene Kishi is in, I just do not enjoy because Kishi can just go fuck himself. Got it? That's our only choice, and there's nothing I can do. In fact, I felt relieved that I knew what I had to do now. No need to hesitate, there's only one road ahead.
ごめんなさい、片桐君。
Nagabe seems apologetic, but I don't blame her one bit. No, it's fine. I'm sure I'll be able to find a room that's perfect for us.
頑張ってください。
You're not strongly responsive to Magabe's
ああ、
smile.
そういえば、
You think of somewhere that's open or something?
メンバーは揃ったのか？その前提がクリアできていなければ、空き部屋を見つけても許可は出せないぞ。
It's coming out just fine. Thank you for your help. Thank you for your help, Magabe. Learn some fucking manners, Kishi. Excusing myself from the student council office, I leave while thinking to myself. I need to search for members in a room. The list of things I need to do has only grown longer. I have no time to just stand around. Pull up my phone and type up some mail. I'd like to discuss the matter of the room for our committee, so let's all gather in the cafeteria.
その騎士とかいう副会長、ムカつくわね。
Same, how about we go drag him into a dark alley and beat him up? After telling them the details, Tsushima doesn't bother hiding her disgust.
あの副会長さえ見つかれば OK なんじゃない？
Exactly!
ああ、暗殺？
Funny story, you know I said that the last time I looked at the clock was 4:30? And I just apparently just went into a time capsule. The time capsule is called Assassin's Creed Black Flag. I'm having a lot of fun with it. No better tools for stealth than gun. The fun thing is that one guy in the call also played Black Flag, and he's like rather meticulous with stuff. So he's like always almost spends an hour or so just planning out the fucking assassinations to the best of his ability, and just like tries to get 100% synchronization on every single level. So and also trying not to be spotted at all in any levels where you don't get spotted for story reasons. And he's just like cringes a bit every time. I'm just in like an enemy encampment, just suddenly pull out gun. Why did I make a finger gun when I have a gun right here? No. Kishi and I don't get along. Well, to be honest. To be honest, he pisses me off, but let's not make a fuss.
でも、ちょっとひどいよね。そうだよ。ユーニーは潰れそうだった委員会を復活させようとして頑張ってるのに、生徒会は何もしてくれないなんてさ。
It's something that I volunteered to do in the first place. Can't complain, but I can't quite say that I feel that they should be helping me a little more.
でもまあ、教室があれば問題ないわけよね。
Tsushima seems oddly laid back. That's right, but do you have an idea or something?
発想の転換よ。学食向上委員会なんだから、ここを委員会室として使えばいいんじゃない？
Tsushima spreads her arms out wide for us to see.
ここって学食？
With the cafeteria improvement committee, so our committee office is the cafeteria, eh?
それいいじゃん。今日さんナイスアイデア。
He won't let that be approved.
できる人間は常に答えを最短で導き出せるものよ。
Kishi will do everything in his power to not let that be approved.
かっこいい。
Do we already have a solution? I guess I might as well
あな
ask.
たたち 悪いけどそろそろここ閉めるから出てってくれないかしら。
Huh? That didn't fucking work. The cafeteria's hours of operation end and we're thrown out.
閉店したら追い出されちゃうんだね。委員会の活動って放課後だよね。
Can't do anything like this. Well, I guess that was obvious. So Tsukushima's suggestion was immediately rejected.
まあ、そう簡単にはいかないわよね。
You shouldn't be the one saying that. After being kicked out, we have no choice but to change locations to a family restaurant near the school. Are you sure you're okay with coffee, Runa? I thought you didn't like it.
いつの話してるのかな？それって小学校の時の話でしょ？
Well, that's true. But are you okay drinking it black? I was drinking it black without any milk or sugar. Oh, they're adult! Please shoot yourself, Runa. I'm sure we could... Like, here's the thing. Like, right now, we need 2 more members in the Cafeteria Improvement Committee. One of them is probably gonna be Maya, but then, like, the last one... Like, I don't know. Like, the only option I could personally think of would be... Sugiyama and... I forgot the other friend's name. Phone! Contacts! Hakamada. Sugiyama and Hakamada. Those are the only other 2 people that I personally could think of that would join the committee, even if it's just to fill up space. But then it would be only one of them. So if we kill off Runa, we need 3 more people, and we have 3 more potential people that could join, where it makes sense. You see where I'm going? Thank God the panties are cut off there. I can already guess that this is gonna be the picture for Makabe once we get hers. Her number.
当然でしょう。大人ですから。
And then she takes another sip.
美味しいです。
Someone mix poison into that coffee, please. Well, that's good. It definitely doesn't look that way. By the way, I'm drinking iced coffee. Tsukushima has a juice blend, and Yukino's drinking milk tea.
でも困ったね。他に空いてる部屋ってあるのかな？
You can't use just any room as the committee office for the cafeteria committee. At very least needs water access. If possible, we'd want cooking facilities as well. That is a gas line that we can use. Furthermore, being close to the cafeteria would be good too. Well, it's not like a room like that's just going to just conveniently not be used.
とにかく使えそうな空いてる部屋を全部調べてみるしかないよね。
Alright.
やっぱり元の部屋を取り返す方が早いんじゃないの？だよね。
We won't be able to do that. That would just make things difficult for Makabe. Here's the thing, as long as you only keep it... Here's the thing, if you just requested, hey, can you please evict these people so we can use your room? Yes, very difficult for Makabe. Actively go to the room and ask them if it could be possible. Like, if they were to find a room that would be suitable for them to use, if they would be willing to change location to said room. Until they actually manage to change location to that room, they can keep using the room, the ex-office for the Cafeteria Improvement Committee. But if they manage to find a room and it gets approved, if they could please move there so we actually have a room we can actually use. Argue it like that. If they then don't say yes, they're the dickheads. Anyways. And besides, they got it through formal negotiation. Yes, so use formal negotiation! I've been Kishi saying it, but he's right that we can't just ask him to give it back because the cafeteria committee's coming back.
いっそ運営が問題でも起こさないかしらね。
Like what, might I ask?
ルナちゃんがこっそりと下着を部屋の中に置いてくるってどう？
Luna will not be doing that!
ほら、問題でしょ
A huge problem! The biggest problem is that brain views coming up with ideas like that!
脱ぎたてその場で脱ぐの
You don't have to do it.
じゃあ、どうすんのよ。
I have no choice but to do a straightforward search.
面倒ね。
Talk to the club currently occupying the room and try to negotiate terms. Like here's the thing, they won't be forced. They won't be forced into anything. They have the right to say no at all points during the negotiation. She's not wrong. Our school has the main building, the annex, the building. There's also the tower for the club rooms. It's quite the undertaking to look through them by hand. But we have to do it.
そうだね。みんなで手分けして当たれば、それだけ早く済むよ。私もやるってことは、競争かしらね。
The three of them encourage me with promising smiles. Thank you.
なんで？急にどうして俺を言うの？
What do you mean? Because you're all saying you'll help.
当然のことだよ。だって私たちは学食向上委員会のメンバーなんだから。
I see. I feel like I had been forgetting something important. Like when I was playing basketball, I wouldn't thank someone for passing to me. I wouldn't thank someone for making a shot, because my teammates and I were linked in our pursuit of victory. It may look different, but we as the Cafeteria Improvement Committee are currently trying to act as one. Not alone. Everyone's here with me. A sense of responsibility to not betray these small foamies that's welling up within me. Right, let's give it our all starting tomorrow. The air's clear again. Been waking up early lately, but I'll be even earlier than usual today. Okay! I psyched myself up and started walking. The reason why I'm going to school early is, of course, to find an unused classroom. I'm going! It's even more refreshing out at this time of day. The air feels different, even with just a little bit of a time difference. The way the school's empty. The feeling of having it all to myself is nice too. The only thing I can hear is the chirping of the birds, and suddenly here's the screaming of Kyou just running at him, just in a frenzy, ready to tackle him to the ground. It's so peaceful. What? Huh? Stop and turn around when I hear ragged breathing from behind me. I see a figure running up the slope to me. My heart immediately starts racing. Talk about it.
おはようございます。
Margaret tries to fix her strained breathing by holding her chest. I accidentally look directly at her heaving breasts and hurriedly look away. There's something the matter, but why are you in so much of a hurry?
慌てたわけではないんですが、片桐くんの姿が見えましたから。
You were running to catch up with me?
はい、追いついてよかったです。
She ran hard enough to make her breathing this ragged. Catch up with me.
片桐くんって歩くの早いんですね。走ったのになかなか追いつけませんでした。
I'm sorry. I thought I was walking at a normal pace.
私が歩くの遅いのでしょうか。よろしければ一緒に学校まで行きませんか。なるべく急いで歩きますので。
We can take our time. I'm not in any rush.
ありがとうございます。
Started walking side by side with Makabe, who had caught her breath. Before I started waking up early, I never even once ran into Makabe like this. Guess we're right. I guess they're right when they say that good things happen when you wake up early.
今日もいつもより早いんですね。
That's because I need to search for a classroom.
それで。
Makabe's voice sinks.
すみません。生徒会なのにお役に立てなくて。生徒の自主性を尊重するなどと言っておきながら、目標のために活動している生徒を応援することができないなんて。
Like, ah, or it's probably mainly just Kishi spiting me again. Please don't pay it any mind.
でも
Really. Smile at Makabe's apologetic expression. Actually, I'm having a lot of fun right now.
楽しいですか？
Yeah. You see, there hadn't been anything that I wanted to do since entering the school. Just did as I was told every day, nothing else. Now there are so many things that I have to do every day. It's like I don't have the time to be thinking of unnecessary things. It's a lot of work, and I'm getting pretty stressed out. But every day is a lot of fun, so there's a lot of stuff I want to do. Since there's a lot of stuff I want to do. So... Oh. I realized that I've been going on and on. The Makabe no less. I'm sorry, that was unnecessary, wasn't it? Wonder if she thinks I'm weird now.
いいえ、とってもいいと思います。
Is that so?
はい。
Makabe just quietly smiles. Her doing that is enough to warm my heart. And feel free to leave the cafeteria committee to me. I'll gather members, find a room, and definitely get it functional again.
はい、楽しみにしています。
Wonder if I have the right to show off like this. With thoughts like that in my head, I laugh confidently. Even I know that I'm just showing off to the person I admire. But where would I do that if not here?
片桐くんって思っていたよりずっとしっかりしているんですね。
Huh? Is that so? Or actually, have you been thinking of me up... How have you been thinking of me up until now?
いいえ、悪い意味ではなく。
She fumbles with her words as if they were difficult to say. Well, I get that was probably in a bad way.
第一印象があんなでしたから。
That's fair. First impression of me was from the opening ceremony instant. There's no way she'd think well of me. In fact, I should be patting myself on the back for being able to make it this far after that.
でも、本当の第一印象は全然悪くなかったです。
Huh? How's that?
私の片桐くんの第一印象はマイクをもらった時ですから。
Oh. Right, she said that before. About when I went up on stage to give her the microphone.
私のスピーチを好きだと頑張ってくださいと言ってくれたこと嬉しかったです。だから第一印象はとっても良かったです。
Makabe smiles as she says that. I find myself fascinated by that smile.
どうかしました？
No, I'm glad. I'm so glad. First impression of me wasn't bad.
それでは今日も頑張ってください。
I'll still try super hard.
超？おかしいです。
I feel like I can give it everything I've got just because of the smile. Walk up the hill that always seems so long, feels short today. My enjoyable walk to school comes to an end far too soon.
これから早速教室探しですか？
Yes, I woke up early just for that. Makabe looks at the school's clock.
まだ時間はありますね。私もついていってよろしいでしょうか？
Huh? With me?
もしよければ私にも教室探し手伝わせてください。
You help me? But...
今朝は生徒会のお仕事もありませんし、時間はあります。いつもお手伝いするわけにはいかないですけど、今なら大丈夫ですから。
I'd not be very grateful, because that means I'd get to be with Makabe for just a little longer. But wouldn't that become favoritism towards a specific committee?
大丈夫ですよ。その生徒会長としてではなく、個人的にお手伝いするだけですから。
Makabe adds to her statement as if she were making an excuse. Rare moment of her being flustered. Huh.
なんですか？
So even you get flustered sometimes.
私だって慌てます。
Now she's pouting. For us students, her calm and cool demeanor never crumbles. But the Makabe in front of me now gets flustered and pouts. I think I've gotten closer to her, not just in terms of distance. Well, then please help me.
はい、喜んで。そこは文芸部が使用していますね。
How about this classroom?
ここは確か地歴部だったと思います。
Ooh, that one.
今年の頭に天文部の申請を受けました。
There aren't many unused classrooms, are there? Two of us have taken a look around, but of course we couldn't find one too easily. Here's the thing, shouldn't the fucking school administration have a list of the rooms that are currently not in use? Like, I feel like having just like I feel like it's bad administration if you literally just go check which rooms are used or not. Just go. Like, she's on top of who sent an application for which room, but she doesn't have an, but she's not on top of like the rooms that are free. Like, this is not a criticism against her. Like, it's kind of weird that she knows who applied, but still, like, someone at school, like some kind of administration, should be aware of which rooms are in use and which aren't. Like, even then, they should be aware of which rooms are in use, and they should be aware of which rooms the school has. So just, like, layer those upon each other, and you know which ones are not in use. Is the administration of the school just retarded? Like, what? Anyways.
すみません。お役に立てず。
Maybe I should read that. Two of us had taken a look around, but of course we couldn't find one too easily. I think I didn't read that. That's not true. You're the only one who could tell me which classrooms are being used this quickly. I'm very thankful. After all, I would have had to look up each classroom if Makabe wasn't here.
ですが、私もすべて把握しているわけではないので、生徒会の資料を当たれば、使用中の教室一覧があるはずなんですが。
So there are fucking... So there are archived... So the rooms being used are archived. Then it should not be an issue. Where is a pain expression? The records exist, but you can't just take these... What the fuck? But you can't just take those out of use for personal... Or out to use for personal matters. That's probably what that means. A student is trying to look for unused rooms in order to start up a committee. This is no personal reason. This is official school business. This has everything to do with the school. They should be allowed to access the archives to see which rooms are available. Is everyone retarded? Not just Yuma. Is that it? I hope it isn't. I'm already plenty thankful that you've come along with me like this. Besides, even if it were unused, a normal classroom would be a bit,
そうでしたね。調理施設か、それに代わるものが必要ですね。
That's the hard part. There aren't many rooms with access to water and gas. But to put it another way, there shouldn't be many choices. Though we don't really have the leisure of being picky, so worst case scenario, we'd be fine with a normal classroom. And even that would be better than not having a room at all. But...
ですが、それでは学職員の活動的には厳しいですし。
Again, school administration fucked up. Apparently there are free rooms, but they decided to give a committee who doesn't need gas or water a room with gas or and water. Is this school just incompetent? Is that the case?
メニューの試作とか難しいと思います。
Then we can just borrow the cafeteria's facilities when necessary, or perhaps go to someone's house.
そういう手段もあるとは思いますが、やはりどこかいい部屋が使えるといいのですが。
Margaret falls into thought. Realizes that she's really earnestly thinking about us, which only makes me even happier. Huh? Suddenly I see a familiar silhouette at the end of the hallway. Tsukushima!
あれ片桐
It was Tsukushima. Seems like she came walking here from the gym. Were you watching the basketball club's morning practice or something?
まあそんなことよりまた女の子と歩いてんのね。
She changes the subject as if trying to distract me.
よく見たら生徒会長じゃん。
Tsukushima acts overly surprised. Makabe looks bewildered as well.
おはようございます。なんで片桐が生徒会長と二人きりで歩いてるわけ？
Don't look at me so suspiciously. She was just helping me find a classroom. Whoops.
ああ、学職員の生徒会長さんが自ら手伝ってくれるなんて大盤振る舞いね。いえ、個人的にお手伝いしているだけですから。個人的ってなんか陰微ね。そういうことではなく。
Makabe turns red. Stop saying stupid things. If you're free, then help too.
もしかして彼女も学職員の？はいはい、学職員委員長の月島京です。委員長は片桐くんではないのですか？君の方が委員長にふさわしいって頼まれました。
She's lying, so please don't worry.
そうですよね。驚きました。その嘘がいつの間にか本当になってたりしてね。
So she really does want to take over.
驚いたといえば、月島さんが学食向上委員会に入ったことにも驚きました。
Makabe, do you know Tsukushima?
あれ、私って実は有名人？はい。女子バスケットボール部の特待生として入学してきた月島さんですよね。
Oh boy, she's not playing basketball! Oh my god. I wonder if a second Takamine situation is gonna happen. Probably not. Scholarship?
ああ、そっちか。
Wait a second. Girls basketball, Tsukushima scholarship. Tsukushima, are you the Tsukushima from the second Hoshioka affiliate middle school?
まあ、そこ出身よ。
Your position was shooting guard?
まあ。
I see.
ご存知なのですか？
She's the player that scored the highest number of three-pointer shots in official matches within our region generation, even in co-ed statistics. Her form when shooting was really clean, and even I used it as an example to model myself after. So, I see. So that's Tsukushima. Didn't realize because her hair was cut at a different length. No, I'd only ever seen her from afar, so I don't know if I would have realized even if her hair was the same length.
あのさ、私ちょっと用事思い出したから先に教室戻るわね。
Huh? Hey, wait.
じゃね。
Tsukushima leaves, half running.
私、何か悪いことを言ってしまったでしょうか？
I don't think so. Yes, she did. If any of us said something they shouldn't have, it's me. It's both of you. She seems rather like me. I can't really blame Makabe since she doesn't know that she seems uncomfortable talking about the whole basketball situation. But he knows. Yet he did it anyways because he's a fucking idiot. My fucking fingertip hurts and I hate it. Stop. Before that, she's not participating in this basketball club, even though she's a scholarship student. Oh, let's continue that. Let's continue on then, shall we? Tsukushima, is it okay for her to be in the cafeteria committee? Looked around in various other places with the market after that, but in the end, we weren't able to find anything too promising. When I get to the classroom after the first bell, Tsukushima's preparing for class as usual. Hey, Tsukushima!
何？
Is it really okay for you to be in the committee? You have a basketball...
ああ、そういえば委員会室どうだった？
There's a reason why she's like... He keeps bringing it up like an idiot! Huh? Oh, well, we couldn't find anything just from searching this morning.
やっぱなかなか思い通りにはいかないわよね。お昼休みとかはちゃんと一緒に探すから。
Don't ask, I guess is what she's saying. Yeah, I'll be counting on you from lunch onward. Well, I'm sure there's a reason for it. Oh, it's already about time for class to start. I need to send out some mail. Please assemble in the cafeteria at lunch today as well, Katagiri, committee chairman. Like this. We'll have a meeting during lunch.
で、なんで俺たちまで集合しなくちゃいけないんだ？
It's supposed to be the cafeteria committee gathered, but Hakamada and Tsugiyama are here as well for some reason. But Tsukushima and I were heading to the cafeteria. The two of them greeted us with yo, and were promptly dragged here by Tsukushima.
人手は多い方がいいでしょ。どうせ暇なんだから協力しなさいよ。あなたたちの力が必要なの。
ごっつぁんです。
Come on now, don't seduce my friends.
誘惑なんてしてないわよ。でも、にじみ出る色かは仕方のないことでしょ。にじみ出る色か。
For some reason, Luna's eyes have lit up.
ところで、この女誰？
反省文書いてる時に会ってるでしょ。
ああ、こいつ反省文に夢中だったからな。
ごめんなさい、ごめんなさい、ごめんなさい、ごめんなさい。
ああ、そういえば延々とごめんなさいって書いてたわね。じゃあ改めて片桐のクラスメートで学職員のリーダーの月島京よ。
She's saying it again.
そうか。よろしく、リーダー。
Hey!
よろしくリーダー。
You guys!
別に委員長って言ってないから問題ないでしょ。
Because you really might be about to steal the cafeteria committee away from me.
で、俺たちはどうしてここに引っ張られてきたんだ？
なんとなく？
さっき必要って言ってたのに、もてあそばれた。
待ってせっかく来てくれたんだから協力してもらおうよ。二人とも部活やってるし、その関係で知ってることもあるかもしれないから。
That's true. Tsugiyama's in an athletics club and Hakamada's in a cultural one. They both might have their own unique information.
本当に用があるみたいだな。今度なんかおごれよな。
Yes, I have no choice.
で、何が知りたいんだ？
担当直入に言えば、どっか空いてる教室教えろよ、ゴラってことよ。
Tsukushima puts on a meaninglessly smug look. Stop, Rona. That's not cool at all. Don't mimic her, alright?
空き教室なんかどうするんだ？
学食向上委員会の委員会室がなくなってたの。だから新しい部屋が必要で。
はあ、なるほど。空き教室ね。
文化系のあたりはだいたい埋まってると思うけど。ああ、去年廃部になったらしいユーマ調査研究同好会の使ってた教室が空いてるかもしれないな。
ユーマ調査研究同好会？ユーニーって調査されてたの？
Of course not. It's Yuma as an unidentified mysterious animal, right?
未確認動物？いるのかいないのかわからない不思議な生き物ってことだよ。
Anyway, I didn't know we had such a questionable club.
でも空いてるならそこでいいんじゃないの？
でも妙な噂があったんだよな。謎の生物をとうとう捕まえたらしいって噂が立って、そしたらそのうち部員の一人が来なくなった。週が明けるたびにまた一人と来なくなって、結局誰も来なくなったらしい。それ以後その部屋を物質とした部活は同じように徐々に一人ずつ来なくなってしまうそうだ。まるで呪いのように。で、部屋はどうだ？
Rejected. I don't want such an ominous room. We can say it's a last resort, but if possible, we'll avoid it. About the athletics club.
空いているかどうかという前に、学食医ってのは料理作ったりするんだろ？運動部界隈はとても食べ物を作るような環境にはないと思うぞ。
運動部ってなんか酸っぱい匂いするよね。確かに。
So what you're saying is that there's no usable rooms at club room tower.
やっぱり教室で使えそうなところを探すしかないね。それじゃあ使えそうな教室をピックアップしていきましょう。そこ明日手分けして確認。6人もいればすぐ終わるでしょう。
6人って俺たちも入ってる
Including Hakamada and Sugiyama, there are currently 6 people here.
こういう時に無条件で手を貸してくれるのが 友達ってやつでしょ。
俺と君、いつから友達に？
友達の友達はみんな友達よ。
Isn't that from that one old TV show?
俺女の子の友達初めてかも。友達だから携帯交換してくれるよな。
ああ、私携帯持ってないから。
Tsukushima casually lies to his face in a way that makes sure she won't even feel it. She won't feel even a hint of guilt. What a wicked woman.
俺は女の子の友達には困ってないからな。そんなことじゃごまかされないぞ。
ルナちゃん、将棋部の部室に下着放り込んできて。今履いてるやつ。そして2年生の袴田先輩が無理やりって泣きながら職員室へゴー。
勘弁してください。協力します。
So now I know my VIA database has put engages in blackmailing in her profile because she seems to blackmail people left and right. As if charming them won't work, so if charming them won't work, she'll threaten them. What skill? She's really a wicked woman.
今日のはそんなに可愛くないか。ルナちゃん、本気にしちゃダメだよ。
逆に生々しい。
Calm down.
じゃあ放課後も学食集合よ。
ユーマ、なんでこいつが仕切ってるんだよ。
She's the leader. You guys acknowledged it too, didn't you? That's the end for the day. Hakamada and Sugiyama have their own clubs, so they couldn't come to the cafeteria. In the end, it was decided we'd look for a room with just 4 of us. Biology room? Luna said she had had a good idea when I asked. And when I asked her, she mentions the biology room.
あそこなら水も火もあるじゃん。
Heat. You mean the alcohol lamps? That'd work.
アルコールランプじゃさすがに弱すぎると思うけど、水が使えるのはいいよね。火はガスコンロとか持ち込む方法もあるし。
That's true.
よし、じゃあまずは生物室から見に行きましょう。
Oh, sorry, mail. Go on without me. Taking my phone in hand, I urge them onward. Oh, cut a day. I can hear the 3 of them talking as I look at my smartphone.
これは肝試しでもしたくなるわね。そんなのしたくないよ。それにしても不気味ね。このホルマリン漬けとか。衛生的にまずくないかな。大丈夫じゃない？でも。
What I can hear, it doesn't sound like Yukino's too keen on using the biology room. Oh yeah, right, the mail. The mail is... spam. It's pretty rare. I haven't had any spam mail since I switched to the smartphone.
なのね。カエル。ルナちゃん、危ないよ。危なくないよ。かわいいよ。
So then, is the biology room paradise for Luna? I guess a frog is a frog even if it's preserved in formaldehyde. Slam. What just happened? Did something happen to Yukino? Something is making my instincts just go off. Ominous words coming from the biology room. Yukino, are you okay? I run through the biology room. I see Luna holding a jar with preserved frog in it. Yukino collapsed at the feet of an anatomy doll. Okay, my instincts were clearly wrong.
ひどいよ、ルナちゃん。ごめん。でもまさか人体模型組んで気絶しちゃうとは。
Well, Yukino is extremely bad with scary or gross things.
でもまあ面白かったわよ。今時あんなの小学生だって怖がらないのに。生物の授業の時はどうしてんの？わざと焦点をずらしてぼやかしてるの。
Well, I guess the biology room's no good. Otherwise, you're gonna would faint every day.
仕方ないわね。次行きましょう、次。
Next, is there. Next up was the school infirmary. Well, there's water.
冷蔵庫もある。
It's a small fridge. But the ability to store perishable foods makes this room a uniquely attractive
こ
option.
こなら指切ってもすぐ治療できるし。
So we're assuming we're going to get cut. Let's try to make sure we don't.
ちょっと薬臭いのはどうかな。
That's true. It's undeniable that the unmistakable smell of disinfectant hangs in the air.
でも他のどこより清潔でしょ。ねえ先生。
Tsukushima asked the school physician who was currently pouring tea. Maybe she was just trained, but she had decided to go and make tea for us.
そりゃそうよ。保健室だもの。はい。お茶入ったわよ。
お構いなく。せっかく入れてもらったのにもったいないから飲みましょうよ。
そうそう。遠慮しないで。
With no other way to object, the four of us surround the tea.
やっぱりいいわねここ。お茶も
But it's the fucking infirmary, so it's probably already counted as in use.
お茶ができるなら料理だってできるんじゃない？
I don't think there's really a logical that's really a logical conclusion.
でも冷蔵庫は他にないアドバンテージだよね。
But it's the infirmary! They won't let you use the infirmary! That's true. This room in the cafeteria might be the only rooms that have a fridge.
ここで決まりでいいんじゃん。
Everyone seems to be nodding.
なんだか楽しそうね。何の話なの？
Alright, we haven't told you what we're doing here yet.
何を？
Actually, we're members of the Cafeteria Improvement Committee. She's immediately going to tell you, like, are you stupid?
学食向上委員会？
We're currently searching for a room to use as a committee office.
大変ね。
So, to be direct, please allow us to use this room.
まあ。
The school physician seems surprised with her eyes wide. Well, it probably wasn't anything she had expected. Is it not okay?
ダメってわけじゃないけど。
じゃあいいの？
いえ、でもね。
The moment the dive flies open, the guys from what look like athletics clubs come flying in. Looks like four of them are carrying another.
先生、こいつ転んじゃって。
The leg of the student that had been carried in was covered in blood. Slam.
こんなところなんだけど、いいのかしら？
It might not be.
ごめんね。
I'm surprised the physician was even like considering it. Just, this is the infirmary. Get the fuck out. She still looks a little pale. Looks like the infirmary won't work
ど
either.
っちにしてもあれじゃあ落ち着いて料理のことなんて考えられないわよ。
After that, hurt people came in one after another. It's apparently particularly bad during club activities, which would overlap with committee activity hours. Can't really just sit and discuss their menus when someone's being treated for an injury right next to us.
邪魔になっちゃうよね。
So the infirmary was unanimously rejected.
ああもうじゃあどこにしろってのよ。
It's like Tsukushima's been getting more and more annoyed with every failure. Without any results, she's probably getting tired. But the same way,
歩き回って一つ一つ確認してくなんて非合理的じゃない？せめてどの部屋が空いてるかわかるリストとかないわけ？
Thank you! Thank you! Let's fun used rooms.
生徒会の資料を当たれば使用中の教室一覧があるはずなんですが。
Oh.
どうしたの？
Student council should have one. Since Marcus has said it, there's probably no doubt.
そうなの？それなら早く言いなさいよね。じゃあ早いとこ借りに行きましょうよ。
I don't know if they'll lend it to us, though.
なんでよ。資料ぐらい見せてくれてもいいじゃない。それとも片桐、生徒会に嫌われてんの？あれ、もしかして図星？
It's not the student council as a whole. There's just one guy that I don't get along with. That annoying Four Eyes comes to mind.
生徒会に敵を作るなんて片桐もやるもんね。
There's no point in praising me, really.
仕方ないわ。それじゃあ私が頼んであげるわよ。
She's gonna come back with like a fucking approval to take back the room. I got it out of Kishi. What the fuck? He does have a broken leg though. What the fuck? Well, that'd go better than if I asked. Are you sure? Are you sure?
大丈夫、大丈夫。私に任せなさいって。
I am highly worried. She seems rather confident. Tsukushima seems like she'd be good at this kind of thing, so maybe I should leave it to her. Maybe Kishi she's up against, but he's still a guy. Might work better if it were a girl who asked. Then please.
資料貸せやゴラ。
誰が貸すか補助し。
むか。
It was a complete loss. Even though Tsukushima was so confident, she wasn't able to change Kishi's expression one bit. Also, what was that? What was that? What Tsukushima calls negotiating just now?
どうしてよ。いいでしょ。どうせ薄っぺらい紙っぺら一枚なんじゃないの。それぐらい見せてくれてもいいじゃない。
あれはあくまで生徒会の内部資料だ。公開を目的としたものじゃない。そもそも一つの委員会だけを優遇するわけにはいかない。
Any committee should be allowed to see which rooms are unused if they need to look for a room. Are you actually retarded, Kishi? This isn't about treating one committee favorably. It's about treating all committees the same way, but it's just only certain ones require the service. Are you just that retarded? Are your glasses fucking squeezing down on your brain? Need a new pair? Certainly gonna need a fucking new pair after I'm done with you.
他の委員会はみんな自分の部屋持ってるんだからいいじゃないよ。
ダメなものはダメだ。
ダメ以外言えないわけ。
いいの反対だ。
Okay, I like that one. I like that one. Like, the reason why he says no, it's fucking retarded. But Kyou keeps going on and on about wanting it, despite having gotten a no. So him just going like my answer is the opposite of yes. I can't appreciate that. I can't appreciate the cheek in that answer. He's still an asshole though.
こいつムカつく。
Tsukushima finally snaps. I told you, didn't I? He's annoying.
これほどとはね。私とも相性が悪いわ。そういうわけだからユキノ。あとお願い。私？色仕掛けとかでなんとかしちゃいなさい。
She casually says something absurd.
色仕掛けなんて無理だよ。はい。私できます。
No, you can't. Huh? You? No way.
できるよ。見てて。いいじゃない。やってみなさいよ。
Steps in front of Kishi. Kishi doesn't even try to look at her.
ねえ、キシ。
Kishi raises his head. He stares at Runa with reptilian eyes.
ねえ、キシ。お願い。
Actually, hold on. Why am I motioning to shoot myself when I should just shoot Runa instead?
僕は先輩だぞ。敬語を使え。目の前に立つな。仕事中だ。気が散る。出て行け。
Forget being seduced. He's completely merciless. Runa's eyes immediately start welling up. Well, she started crying. That's Sarah's too.
泣かせた。生徒会副会長が1年の上司を泣かせた。
Honest God, I just really want Kishi just look over at you with like an extreme exasperation, like what the fuck are you doing? And he's just like, listen, you don't have to deal with this bunch. You get to complain when you have to deal with them daily. And Tsukushima takes the opportunity to cheer at Kishi.
ほら、片桐も。
What? You want me to work with this? Seriously? No. Don't fucking join me, you moron! Not even gonna say it. No. Fuck it. Fuck off. I
い
don't
け
read
ない
that.
んだ。
Fuck off.
うるさい、仕事の邪魔だ。
Takeshi isn't at all perturbed. Even a girl's tears won't change his expression one bit. What a cold out guy.
副会長さん、すみません。私たち、本当に困ってて、ちょっとだけ、見るだけでもさせてもらえませんか？
何度も同じことを言わせるな、アホ女。
アホって。
少女漫画を図書室に申請したのはお前だろう。くだらん漫画ばかり読んでいるから、おつむが弱くなるんだ。
I feel like he should like already be like thrown out of the fucking student council. Like the work he doesn't give a shit when he would literally just damage the student council's image with almost every time he opens his mouth. Yukino's sunk as well. Damn, just how did he get this man of steel? No, this man of ice to say yes.
まったく仕方ないわね。ここはやっぱり私が行くしかないのね。
No, you were the first one to go down earlier.
あれはジャブよ。
Tsukushima, floating an insubordinate smile across his face, starts walking closer to Kichi.
いい加減出ていけ。こっちはお前らと違って暇じゃないんだ。
何を勝ち誇っているのかしらね。騎士聖夜。
何？
この手は使いたくなかったけど、使えるものは全力で使わない
Is
と
he
ね。
gonna blackmail him as well? So, which is it then?
使いたかったけど、我慢してただけよ。
How vaguely kind of her.
何を言っても無駄だぞ。生徒会の資料の貸し出しはできない決まりだ。
Kishi isn't even looking at her, but Tsukushima's bringing her face close to his. Then she whispers something into his ear. It was quiet, but I'm sure that's what that she said that. Huh? It looked like Kishi gave a start just now.
ポスター。
For our eyes, the cold sweat starts pouring down Kishi's face. Does he have a fucking like? Does he have a mock-up poster? What does she mean by
生徒
poster?
会副会長さんの趣味にしてはご立派ね。
お前、
Or he's a
なぜ
lolicon.
それを。
今はまだ私の胸の内よ。今はまだ。いやー、よかったわね。資料貸してもらえて。
Here's the thing, like I was only half serious when they said she's going to blackmail him as well. But she actually did. List of open classrooms is in my hand. It's like, okay, like no, there is no need to keep this secret. If he gave them a list of every single class, like every single occupied classroom along with which club occupies them, then yes, secret. But this is just a list of the empty classrooms. There's no reason to keep that confidential. If anything, it shouldn't be kept confidential. It should be given to committees and clubs who are looking for a club room.
なんで急に貸してくれたんだろう。
Did I read that? Kishi lent them to us under the conditions that under condition it be kept an absolute secret.
父ちゃん、何か言ってたよね。
Yeah, just what does poster mean?
それは秘密よ。ちゃんと取引が成立したんだから、守るべきものは守らないとね。
I'm pretty curious.
まあまあ、いいじゃないそんなこと。リストは手に入ったんだしね。
I wonder what poster means. unfold the list we got.
なーによ。いいところ空いてないじゃない。
List is in the form of a rough sketch of the school with areas that are currently in use written in. Okay, so it is actually the plans with the classrooms that are in use. Then it's understandable. Looking at it, it looks like most of the classrooms that look usable are already taken.
せっかく副会長を脅迫してリスト取ってきたのに。
So that really was a threat then.
困ったね。水が出て火が使えるところ。あ、忘れてた。それならここがあるじゃん。
I'm gonna point at the list. Everybody focuses on their fingertip. That was the home economics room.
そうだよ、家庭科室。
Luna proudly sticks out her little chest. The tip of Luna's finger is an area of the home economics room where cooking had been written in. A dull silence fills the air.
あれ、なんでみんな喜んでないの？そこ、料理部よ。
Luna, we went there to observe, remember?
うん、いたよ。だからこっち。ここは家庭科室の隣？
Notice for the first time when looking at the sketch. There's a small room next to the home and economics room.
家庭科準備室ね。うん、そう。体験入部の時に間違えて入りかけた。水道もガスもあったよ。小さな家庭科室みたいな感じだった。
Alright, let's go take a look.
失礼します。
Yukino hesitantly opens the door and peers in. So?
誰もいないみたい。じゃあ、レッツゴー。
Tsukushima quickly steps in and we follow. As Yukino said, it doesn't look like anyone's
うわ
here.
ー、これが家庭科準備室なんだ。思ったほど狭くないじゃん。
Alright. It's plenty big enough for a committee of about 6 people.
ちゃんとコンロもあるじゃない。まな板、包丁。お料理に必要なものはだいたい揃ってるね。
Well, I guess you'd expect that of the home economics preparation room.
どう？
It's incredible. Good job, Runa. This place is good. I look over everyone's faces. From their smiles, I can tell that they were all thinking the same. So it's decided then.
家庭科準備室ですか？
Yes. Makabe seems a little surprised when I told her as a report of our room application. But she quickly laughs in a satisfied manner.
確かにあそこなら学職員には最適かもしれませんね。
And here's the application. And her the form that I had filled out beforehand.
確かにいただきました。これであとは人数の問題だけですね。
Yes.
どうですか？集まりそうですか？
No need to worry, I'll definitely do it. As long as I don't give up, I'll manage. Now I can honestly believe it. Might be because I'm not alone. I have everyone else. I'll definitely restore the cafeteria committee. Hold on, she's a third year, so won't her term as president... Isn't that supposed to end? Oh, Sugiyama, what the fuck do you want? My eyes are flexibly open when I get mail. Why do I get mail every single morning like this? Who is it? And it's Saturday. Who's sending me mail on the weekend at a time like this? It's Sugiyama. You bastard, get in the way of my sleep. What is mail even about? Terrible news, I'm at the tennis court at the moment. I've forgotten to bring my sports drink. An absolute necessity for an athlete. What's with this completely pointless mail? You woke me up for this? Look above all! I curse Kaoru Sugiyama, I curse you. I curse you, 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 I curse you. Okay, you get the fucking message. And reply. Now that I'm satisfied, I'm completely awake. Looks like I still can't get out of the habit of waking up early. Tsugame again. Hey! Looks like something's bugged out in your mail. It's a bit scary. But I forgot my sports drink. It's kind of hot and I'm already dripping with sweat and I really need to stay hydrated. You might say that I should just buy something at the school store or a vending machine, but my drink is unique. I tried a lot of things over a long period of time. That drink's something I've managed to perfect. My stomach won't accept anything else. So, to say it simply, I get diarrhea from other stuff. I'm sure you already know since you're my friend, but my stomach's as sensitive as a newborn baby rabbit's. It's extremely easy for me to get sick just by drinking a lot of liquid that isn't my special blend. If I get diarrhea after sweating this much, I'll end up suffering from dehydration, no doubt. It's actually happened. That was a really rough time. A memory of that day are coming back to me, and just imagining it is enough to make me keel over. I'm sure you understand, as a good friend of mine. I'm relieved that you won't abandon me. It's true that he has a weak stomach. It gets terrible when he's nervous. It's a shame, since that's the only thing that's really holding him back from being even better at tennis. What a pain. Well, I guess I'll have to get changed. We go to Sugiyama's house to retrieve the special drink that he apparently forgot and start heading to school. What a long detour. But it's a bit refreshing since it's a different route from usual. Huh? That's Sukizaki. Didn't recognize her for a moment because she wasn't wearing her uniform. She gives off a different impression from usual. It's kinda makes her look a little more mature, and I hesitate to call out to her for a moment. Sukizaki! Once I woke up the nerve to call out to her, she looks over at me expressionlessly. That is a nice outfit, I like it. What a coincidence seeing you here. You live around here?
Stalker?
I just said that it was a coincidence.
So, じゃ
But wait a second! You don't need to leave like that. It's like you're running away from me.
なんか用なの
Nah, but she's the definition of unapproachable. But I was someone called out to her and I don't know what to talk about.
今日、学校だったっけ
Huh? Tokizaki's looking at my clothes. Ah, because I'm wearing my uniform. I just have something to do at school.
そう。私がサボったのかと思った。
Her expression hasn't changed, but I think she might be relieved. Mary's more diligent than I thought. She's always right on the edge of being tardy, but she's always in class. You always seem to come in right before the bell. You should come to class earlier.
早く行ってもすることないし。
Don't you want to participate in a club or something?
全然興味ない。
Yuzaki's response is blunt to the point. I see. Well, nothing that can be done about that. It's not like I really have the right to say anything. After all, I was the same until just recently.
お説教でもするつもりかと思った。
Lecture? That's not my style.
ふん。意外と自分ってものを知ってるんだ。
Should I be happy about that? Doesn't seem like a compliment at the very least.
じゃあ教えてあげる。何かに夢中になるってことは、それだけ自分をないがしろにすることなのよ。
Neglecting yourself? What does that mean?
何かに夢中になるということは、その分自分のことはおざなりになるでしょ。何かを成し遂げようとすれば、自分を変えなければならないことだってある。それは自分を殺すってこと。
Kill yourself?
人を殺していいという人はいないけれど、自分を殺すことは許されるの？あなたは自分を殺してまでして、それをしなくちゃいけない？
I just really want to just sit there like, okay, that's a good argument, I guess. A sound argument, even though it's not. But what the fuck brought this on? Like, are you okay? Do you need someone to talk to? Because I don't think someone of sound mind would start talking like that. So she asks me. I tried thinking about it. To be honest, I don't really get it. Seems complicated.
So,
Kizaki's expression doesn't change. She doesn't seem disappointed, but she doesn't seem satisfied either. I don't really get what you're saying, but isn't it fine if you think it's fun?
楽しい？
Is there anything for you that makes you go doing this as fun? Guess for me, I'm having fun with the committee.
楽しいこと。
I feel like I saw Tokizaki's expression waver for an instant. That's fun for you.
別にないわ。
Oh dear. Seems like that was something that had come to mind for her. Guess it was just me.
片桐は委員会楽しい？
Yeah. Feels like I'm having new encounters every single day. Though I'm pretty up against it. Still have to gather up members after all.
頑張ってね。
Oh. Just walked away without even saying goodbye. I wonder if Tokizaki finds fun. Vaguely sad eyes bother me. For some reason, I just can't think of Tokizaki as just another stranger. Wonder why. It's gonna be a case of he actually did know her at some point or something like that. He's actually seen her before. Since he did say the whole like, wait, do I know you in this previous scene, if I remember correctly. Or am I just retarded? By the time I get there, Sugiyama was already completely dried up. Dried up and crawling around on the ground. Stop dying here, drink this. I just imagine him just kicking his butt. Just like, stop dying here. Just chucks it at him. I poured a drink inside the bottle down his throat. You okay? Stop. Sugiyama jumps to his feet. Back to life. You're gonna fade away then? Stay. And it's quite the drink. Makes sense that Sugiyama says he can't function without it.
いや、助かった。持つべきものは友達だよ。ちなみに、袴田には断られたかな。今日はナンパに行くからダメだそうだ。
He's beyond help.
さて、蘇ったところで練習に戻るか。
Already? You sure you shouldn't rest a little more?
コートが俺を呼んでいる。体がうずいて仕方ないんだ。
Sugiyama's burning up. He has the talent and works this hard. So how is he so weak when it comes to actual games? God is cruel sometimes.
そうだ。せっかく来たんだし、ユーマも練習を見ていかないか？
Well, I guess I will. I have nothing to do at home anyway.
そうしろ。
Sugiyama's return, with all his very being put into it, pierces through the opponent's side of the court.
40-11!
What? Wow. Looks like he hasn't allowed his opponent to score even a single point. Just to be completely in control of the match. Opponent's a third year, right? Difference in skills so much that it wouldn't be surprising to think that it was a newly joined first year. I don't think the third year player is actually is particularly bad. Doesn't move badly and his shots are accurate. Sugiyama's above him in all aspects.
Huh?
Sweat.
Game! Sugiyama!
I love game, huh? It was over in an instant too. Anyway, it was good, but man. Now, if only he could be this good in official matches. Even when it's an opponent's service game, Sugiyama's still in great form. If it did something about his timid heart, then there's no doubt that he'd do well even in tournaments.
Level 15!
Okay, we get it. He roared. It was intense. And...
よっしゃ行くぞー
looks like he's having a ton of fun. I recall the conversation I had with Tokizaki on the way here. Fun might be enough of a reason on its own. Having fun. That moment I hear cheers from the gym. It's not like I could see inside, but I feel like I knew which club was in there. Court's calling. My body aches, not unlike Sugiyama's. Even though it's already too late. I'll watch for a bit. You can hear the echoes of feet pounding across the court. I know it's a basketball club. It's a girls' basketball club. How nostalgic. There's a nostalgic atmosphere. Not just the scene of them practicing, the sound and the smells. All of those things come together and press onto my heart. Like a 3-on-3 being played on half of the court. On the net on the other side, there's a group endlessly practicing their shooting. Looks like there's a plenty of 3 sets of 20 push-ups, sit-ups, sit-ups, and squats if you miss. That's some pretty strict training. Everyone has sharp movements. It's a pretty high level. Tsukuma's not participating, right? It's expected Tsukuma isn't there. In the end, I haven't asked her why she's not participating. It was in part because it seemed like she didn't want to be asked. But I wonder if it's okay when she's been admitted to for a basketball scholarship. Huh? There's a few of the members of the club looking over here suspiciously. It's like they were looking at a peeping Tom or something like that. Wait, are they looking at me? Someone that looked like a team captain starts walking over. I hurriedly make my escape. Just like stay there and say like you used to do basketball as well, so you would start feeling a bit nostalgic. Just hurriedly leaving the moment someone starts walking up to you, it's just gonna make you look more suspicious. It's night and I'm zoning out of my room. Oh, looks like I have mail. Takamada. Wonder what he wants. Festival of Men, it's been getting warm lately. Gives you an itch, right? I think it's a natural thing for prepubescent boys. And conveniently enough, I've come into the possession of a special DVD that's enough to make even the poorest sommelier like me shake. It's a legendary DVD, one that I had never expected to find. I haven't watched it yet. Let's arrange a viewing, so we may admire and appreciate it. The plan is to do it at Yuma's place. My house? Don't just go deciding that on your own. But the idea of special porn that's enough to make even Hakamada tremble makes me curious. My parents will be out of the house from morning tomorrow. I look forward to the DVD. Someone's gonna come over. Guess I'll wake up early tomorrow and clean my room. I can't imagine just getting together with the boys and watch porn, but that's basically what the fucking culture reviews are in the server. Just somebody decides, yes, let's just look through sex scenes in visual novels and just meme it up. Clean up complete. Probably don't need to be so thorough because it's just going to be us 3. It's fine as long as there's somewhere to sit. Mom and Dad are both out of the house as expected, so now I just wait until Hakamada and Tsukiyama come. Huh? I have mail. It's nice out today. What a Sunday. Instead of holding up inside on a day like this, don't you want to go outside somewhere for free? Do you want to go somewhere with me? Look outside the window. It really is nice out. It's been getting warm lately. Sure, it feels great outside. Staying inside on a day like this is just plain stupid. But sorry, I have to write up materials to hand in the student council. There's a lot of it, so I'll just stay inside today. Maybe next time. He's gonna come over to help. Phew. And this stupid beast. Hey, I'm here to help you write up those materials for the student council.
バカども。
元気です。もう
Calm down, Tsukiyama.
はっはっは。高ぶってくれているようで何よりだ。とにかく部屋に行こう。
どんな DVD があるんだ。
Tsukiyama's eyes are completely bloodshot. I don't know if it would be possible for them to get any worse.
今日は5本のレパートリーを用意した。ユーマはどれが見たい？
He flourishes the DVD before us. Let's see. I want to watch. No. Yes. All of the yes. I don't know. I'm personally not into bloomers. It's better than the first two. Japanese live actions television porn. What? And why do I have to pick a porn to watch? Oh my fucking god, is this like the first choice that actually decides the route you go for, just picking the right porn? Are you fucking kidding me? Oh my god! Why and how? What the fuck? Hatsukoi 1-1 route guide. Like I said, Kyou first. Yeah, there's literally only like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 choices left, including this one. And one of them is literally just Tsushima. But apparently I have to go for Bloomer stuff for Tsushima. What's for Maya? Probably live action stuff. Japanese live action television. Makabe is probably beautiful boss. Yep. Runa is probably little sister. Yep, it is. And Yukino is childhood friend. Here's the thing. I don't personally get the whole Bloomer stuff. Like, I don't get it. But I'm gonna go for Kyou first, so the Bloomer stuff. Simple, but hard to screw up. Take a look at the packaging. Secret training in the gym storehouse. What tools shall I train her with today? Coach, please work me harder. Perhaps you should be the one working me this time. Oh, so you decide which collection of porn it is. Oh my fucking god. Also, I messed up. I probably should have saved to go back to this choice, since it's like the first one that actually matters. You know what? Hold on. Alright, I'm back here. I made a save. Perhaps you should be the one working me this time. Anyways. Also, while I was skipping back to this point, I was just looking through Discord, and for some reason, someone decided in VC Text to just go on a fucking rampage of just posting gender-bent Genshin characters. Which I mean, like, only male characters gender-bent into female. Like, female Diluc, female Shinkyu, female Zhongli, female Zhao. Female Kaya's face literally has not been changed. They literally just cut off Kaya's face and put it onto a female body. It's fucking odd. Like, everyone has massive fucking titties too, except for Shinkyu. Shinkyu is still small. Except this one. This one is a massive cat girl just made Shinkyu with massive fucking titty. I'm so fucking confused. There's a female teacher Zhongli, and what? Like, I don't know what's going on. I mean, it's all nice art, and I wish the characters were actually that instead of their male selves, because I want that. But the fact that they're actually male characters, but just like gender bent, makes me feel very conflicted. Help. It's not as bad as that one time in the Mairimashita Iruma-kun manga during the fucking Idol games for the concert, because that one made me feel very, very confused. I still do not like it. Help! If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. If you don't know what I'm talking about, thank fucking God you don't know what I'm talking about. Help! You seem a little agitated, coach. I see. Let's go with this one.
よし、これは鳥にして、まずは軽くこいつからだな。じゃあ行くぞ。
早くしろ。早くしないと俺が先に行ってしまう。
Don't do it in my room.
では。
This is better safe than sorry.
どうだ？珠玉の名作だと思うんだが。
It was intense, but I feel like it was a little too crazy. I've pretty much had my fill within the first half.
確かに前半インパクトが強すぎて後半はマンネリだったが。
I think I got it done with a little more variety.
しかしこいつは満足してるようだぞ。
Sugiyama, grasping the remote tightly in his hands, was kneeling in front of the TV. He's staring rapidly at the screen, not blinking. He doesn't move a muscle. Skylight.
生きながら 言っているのかもしれないな。
悟った。俺は悟ったぞ。宇宙はここから誕生したんだな。
Looks like he's arrived somewhere weird.
感動した。
Let's overcome with emotion.
俺は座ってるように見えて立ってる。
No need to talk about it.
途中ワイヤーアクションかと思うような体位があったな。
Yeah, that wasn't something a human could do.
まあな。
Hakamada's face doesn't seem too happy as he responds. Seems like he has some reservations about it.
あまりにも現実とかけ離れすぎてて、いまいち感情移入できない点はマイナスだな。
Yeah, I get what you mean. It's true that the erotic acrobatics had been performed on screen were at the top of their class. But because of how artificial it seemed, it was a little off-putting.
そりゃ作り物なんだけどさ。わかってるんだけど。
Well, it's not that easy to get into it if it isn't at least somewhat like our own reality.
そうそう。声もこんな獣みたいな声じゃなくて、もっとこう恥じらいのにじみ出すようなさ。
Yeah, bashfulness is important. If it's too open and bright, it just ends up feeling like I'm watching a sports event.
スポーツセックスか。そんなの見たくないな。俺たちはもっと見ちゃいけないものが見たいんだよ。俺たちがまだ知らない大人たちが隠してるものを垣間見たいわけ。
Whoops. Yeah, I know what you mean.
俺もわかるぞ。俺たちが求めるものはリアルという名の幻想、幻想という名のパッション、パッションという名の現実だ。
You've gone full circle.
そう、つまりは原点回帰さ。やはりリアリティこそが心に最も響く因子だ。
何かっこつけている。さっきまで尻に魚肉ソーセージが何本入るか挑戦するような DVD 見てウハウハしてたくせに。
What?
それはそれ、これはこれだ。
もうソーセージといえばそろそろ。
Don't fucking say that after you just talked about shoving sausages up your ass. Disgusting. I don't know if I like that association just now.
そろそろいい時間だし、飯どうする？
There's nothing here.
猛烈にピザが食いたい。
唐突だな。でもピザか。たまにはいいかもな。
Well, let's get pizza. I wonder if I have a flyer somewhere. Pretty sure we should have a lot of them saved up where we put the newspapers. Looking through, I found a flyer for a pizza delivery. It's gonna be Kyou. It's gonna be Kyou. Kyou is gonna be the one delivering. I can tell right now. Here's one. How's this one sound? By the way, I know like there's something gonna be with a pizzeria because in Hoshiri and Mirai they talk about ordering pizza from pizza joint, and that pizza joint is actually the pizza joint that they open up after they're done with the route. Someone tell me about that, or at least like the pizza joint from this game. Here's one. How's this one sound?
ピザムーン
Pizza Moon.
聞いた
Exactly.
ことないピザ屋だな。
でも安いぞ。
Says it's a limited time price. Let's try it out. Decided to have pizza for lunch based on the price. Hakamada calls the number from the flyer on his cell phone.
あ、もしもし。ピザの注文。あれ君、声かわいいね。
What is this guy saying?
君を注文しちゃおうかな。あ、切られた。
It's because you tried to flirt for no reason.
かわいい声の女の子だったんだよ。あれは多分俺らと同い年ぐらいだな。
A part-timer? Don't cause too much trouble.
腹減った。俺は腹が減ったぞ。
Sugiyama's about to start going berserko from hunger. Stop flirting and just order.
しょうがないな。
Hakamada
も
redials.
しもし、注文いいですか？この。
Looks like he's actually making an order this time.
じゃあよろしくです。
Did you make the order properly?
したよ。さっきの子じゃない親父だったから。
So someone else answered. Definitely would have flirted again if the same girl had answered. We're lucky that guy answered.
どのぐらいかかるって？
超特急で届けるってよ。
Even with an express delivery, that means about 30 minutes, right? It's lunchtime on Sunday after all.
30分か。
Sugiyama's stomach makes a sound. Can't you be at least a little patient?
30分あればもう一本見られるんだ。
Don't.
性欲で食欲をごまかそ
You two sure are lively.
う。でも実際こんなビデオよりクラスの女子の背中につけて見えるブラジャーとかの方がリアルでいやらしいよな。
But you were completely hooked on that very video.
でも確かにスケブラはたまらない。半袖シャツの袖口からかすかに見える脇の下とか。
Oh, that's some weirdo stuff.
ふくらはぎについた靴下のゴムの後に興奮するんだよな。
Okay, that's just where's the next one? Where's the next one? Go ahead. Someone here's gonna share the fucking Johnny Joestar's fetish. For those who don't know, Johnny Joestar from the Steel Ball Run, which, if I remember correctly, is part 7, right? Part 4 is Diamonds Unbreakable. Part 5 is Golden Wind. Part 6 is Stone Ocean. Part 7 is Steel Ball Run. Yeah, Steel Ball Run. The JoJo from Steel Ball Run, Johnny Joestar, has a fetish for girls, for like mosquito bites on girls. I was confused as well. But apparently that's his fetish. Who are we to judge? Except we are the ones to first judge. When it comes to this, I'll be judge, jury, and fucking execution. You know what? This requires harsher methods. Because finding out about that, Johnny was immediately a massive disappointment. But again, that's some weirder stuff.
そういえばさ、1年の時クラスにいた鈴木とかってあの時結構大きな声出しそうじゃね？
Hey, leave Kana out of this. Yeah, I can be able to see that.
マジっすか。そうやって想像すると。
For us, Sugiyama's eyes regained their luster. Actually, they're just getting more bloodshot.
じゃあこの子とか俺の隣の席だった福江だったら。
Oh, you liked her, right?
杉山は隣の席の子は全員好きになるんだよな。
I was honestly pretty nervous when I ended up next to you.
ちょっと好きになりかけたからな。
Seriously? The shocking truth is revealed.
上はおとなしいからな。もっとこう指を噛んで耐えるように。
燃える。いや燃える。
Speaking of liking girls, didn't Sugiyama end up liking Yoko Tanaka the most?
田中はそうだな。
田中はやめろ。
あ、なんでだ？
You liked it, didn't you?
田中は天使だからだ。天使を怪我してはいけない。
I see. After all, despite how he acts, Sugiyama's a pure guy.
そんなことより早く DVD 再生しようぜ。
At least, he's supposed to be. Ding dong! Huh? Someone here?
ピザの気配がする。
No, you don't. It's too quick.
とりあえず出てこいよ。DVD の再生は待っちゃくれないぞ。
No, please, wait.
ピザムーンです。
Huh? Really? They sure are fast. Wait a second, what? Standing outside the door was a presumably part-timer girl holding the pizza. She must be the girl that answered the first time Hakamada called. Actually, I feel like I've seen her before.
やっぱ片桐ってあんたのことだったのね。住所に覚えがあるはずだわ。
Oh, Tsukushima!
何よ、今気づいたの？白状ね。同じクラスで同じ委員会だってのに。
It's because I've never would have expected you to be the one to deliver. And isn't this the first time I've seen Tsukushima not wearing her school uniform? Are you doing part-time work?
まあそんなとこね。家の手伝
Home?
い。うちピザ屋なのよ。
Huh? That Pizza Moon is your house?
いやー、最近大手
I
ピ
said
ザ屋の
house
チェーンがいっぱいできちゃってさ。うちみたいな個人経営の店は厳しくて、 バイトもカツカツなわけよ。
Is that the reason that you're not participating in this basketball club? Is the reason that you're not participating in the basketball club because you're helping out at home?
まあそんなとこ。
So you're helping out for a reason like that? Go down here.
別に偉くなんかないけど、私ピザ好きだしね。食べてみればわかると思うけど、うちのピザは世界一だからね。
Number one in the world? That's a pretty big thing to say.
ほんとだって、味じゃよそのチェーン店なんかに負けてないって自信あるんだから。なのにお客取られて負けてるのが納得いかないのよ。だからこの味を広めて客を取り返し、さらに世界へと広げていくのが私の夢なの。
Your dream, eh? Tsukushima's eyes shone like stars as she said that. She really loves her family's pizza. So she has a dream like that.
だから手始めに学校の食堂にうちのピザを入れるのよ。
は？
そうすればうちも安定した売り上げが見込めるわ。
So, to return to the basketball club, she's going to stabilize her family's pizzeria. Stabilize the pizzeria, she's going to put their pizza onto the cafeteria menu. I understand the reasons for Tsukushima's non-participation in the basketball club and entering the school cafeteria committee.
それより早くピザ受け取ってよ。そんで払うものをちゃっちゃと払う。
Oh, my bad. I accept the pizza and pay the bill.
毎度。
Smells pretty good.
だから世界一美味しいって言ってるでしょ。冷めないうちに早く食べてよね。
Yeah, we'll do that.
でも家族で昼からピザなんて趣味いいわね。
Nah, today is
おいピザまだかピザ
because the door of to my room has been left open. Sounds from within leak out into the hall.
こっちの奥に当たってる。
Disappointment. Ah!
こっちへえ、昼間っからいい趣味ね。
No, this is
じゃあご注文ありがとうございました。
the formality of her words makes the distance apparent. Here's the thing, like, they're fucking idiots. They know someone is at the door. The door to his room is open. So they decide, yes, let's just keep it going so whoever is potentially at the door can hear everything. Like, an idiot. Slam. Why do terrible things keep happening one after another?
おお、遅かったじゃないか。
なんかあったのか
No. Let's just eat. I opened up the flat box.
おお、
こりゃうまそうだな
Almost too much cheese. It has almost too much cheese loaded in onto thick dough with lots of toppings. It looks really delicious.
げえいい匂いだ。
I just can't get enough of the cheese smell.
冷めてチーズが硬くならないうちに食おうぜ。
あん、
Oh, he's already eating. How is it?
うなってる。大丈夫か？
うまい。
Sugiyama howls. And then he begins devouring the pizza.
そんなにうまいのか。よし、俺も。
Takamata bites into some pizza. I do too.
おお、こりゃすげえ。
Yeah, it's really good. Can understand Tsukushima's confidence. I can also see why she'd be frustrated that this flavor's gone out of fashion just because their store isn't a chain. The price is decent as well. It's something that definitely should be more well known. Wish I could tell Tsukushima how I feel about it. Guess I'll tell her. Decided to immediately shoot Tsukushima a mail. The pizza was good. I was surprised at how amazingly good the pizza was. It's not flattery, I swear. We're all eating it and saying it's delicious. I think that this is definitely something that everyone needs to be able to try. Do your best. And send. Did I read this? I already read that. Oh, he's joking.
袴田、お前何切れ食った？一人4切れだからな。
You just went blue in the face and you're still planning on eating more? Just make sure to leave my share, alright? You should have ordered another one. At this rate, it'll be gone in an instant. Oh, my phone vibrates. I'm sure it's Tsukushima's reply. Yep, it's her. I don't even fucking give a shit about the panty shot anymore. You're welcome. Of course it was. I was the one who made it. Isn't it good? When it comes to taste, we'll never lose to chain stores. Going to bring the taste of Pizza Moon to the entire world, no matter what. You guys are freaks, but it looks like you at least have good sense of taste. I was considering telling people about what happened just now, but in deference to that sense of taste, I'll stay quiet about the fact that you were watching porn together. Make sure you order again. Yeah, but sir, I was close. She was planning on telling everyone. Looks like I've put a stop to the worst case scenario for now. Still, expand her family's pizzerias across Japan. Tsukushima being the way she is. I thought she was pretty carefree about life, but she's actually thinking about it a lot. Compared to that, I really have nothing.
なあ、最後の一枚食いやがった。
Huh? What do you mean the last slice? I've only eaten one!
ぼーっとしてるのが悪い。
That's just awful. You have nothing. That's the case. I just have to create it. First, I'll completely revive the school cafeteria committee. Let's keep going. First, I've completely revived the cafeteria committee. I have to gather up the remaining members with all I've got starting tomorrow. Wake up to find that Yukina sent the message. Yukino Morino. Her name is like uncannily similar to Morio. Anyways, important message from the vice chairwoman of the cafeteria improvement committee. I'd like to have a meeting in the home economics preparation room during lunch today. I'll be preparing food for everyone, so it is fine to come without your own food. It may be nice to bring your own drinks. I'm shocked when I see the timestamp. Looks like she woke up at 5 a.m. You know, she's giving it her all. But fair to say, we don't need to bring our own lunches. She's planning on making enough for everyone by herself. She's gonna be okay. I'll let her handle it. Well, I guess I can leave it to Yukino. She's someone that does everything flawlessly. And she's good at cooking. Not just get in the way. If we're having a Yukino-made lunch, that'll keep breakfast light. Yukino's lunches taste great after all. Looking forward to it. Lunch break!
重かったんだからね。
Runa suddenly complains at me when I show my face in the home economics preparation room. She apparently helped Yukino carry boxed lunches, and according to her, they were very heavy. Well, of course. Sorry about that then, but I would have guessed that she'd make this much. The table before us is packed with food. It's like Bun Festival and New Year's came on the same day. There's a lot of what looked like 4 stacked lunchboxes that had been brought in, all made by Yukino.
ごめんね。張り切って、ちょっと作りすぎちゃった。
She must have been having too much fun, and just never stopped cooking. Though I feel like she might have done a bit too much.
本当にこれ、雪乃が一人で作ったわけ？
She was clearly surprised at all the food before her. I can't blame her. There's even a small pot filled with steaming miso soup on the stove.
美味しいかどうかわからないけどね。どう見ても美味しいでしょうこれ。ピザ島の私でも思わずそそられるわよ。じゃあ早く食べてみて。
She distributes the plates and utensils to everyone. She apparently prepared these two. If we can get the committee running again, we'll have to make sure that to have these prepared.
じゃあいただきます。おいしい。本当？のの姉のご飯は鉄板だよね。
Tsukishima and Runa are both completely focused on eating. You're gonna watch the two of them eating with a relieved expression. Looks like they like it.
よかった。でもうちのピザにはかなわないけどね。
She says while stuffing her face.
学食も全部のの姉のご飯にすればいいと思う。
Oh, that's a great idea.
私にそんなレパートリーはないよ。
She is shrinking away in her modesty. But still, I'm sure Yukino's skill at cooking will be a huge asset for making new menus.
いろんな人のアイデアがいると思うな。
That's true. We're still not complete yet. We need 2 more people to join, or else we won't be acknowledged as a committee. If we don't do that, all of our efforts until now would be for nothing.
まあ、いざとなったら適当に見繕ってくれば？
Come on, we can't do that. It's not like we can force people to join.
名前だけ貸してくれって頼めば2人ぐらい OK してくれるでしょ。なんなら友達に頼んでみるけど。かわいい子が揃ってるわよ。あ、片桐は美人の方が好き？よりどりみどりよ。
She's talking like she's trying to invite me into a cabaret club.
ダメ学食に可愛いとか関係ないし。でも可愛い子が多ければそれにつられて男子も入ってくるかもよ。
Yeah, I've got a point there. Runa shuts it down with everything she's got.
不純な動機で入ってくる人なんてどうせ役に立たないよ。もっと本当の熱意と情熱を持ってる人じゃなくっちゃ。
Oh, like you who joined because Yuma joined? Well, you're definitely not wrong
ちょ
there.
っと片桐、さっきからいろんな意見に言ってるばっかだけど、あんたはなんかないわけ？
Looks like she thinks I'm just agreeing with everything. Well, it's not that I don't have an opinion, but...
なんだあるの？なに？
Actually, there's someone I want to recruit.
そうなんだ。誰？まさか女子？
You sure do place a lot of importance on gender, Runa. But yeah, it's a girl.
誰？
Tsukishima should know her as well.
同じクラスの子？
Yeah, her face floats to mind. A somewhat bored-looking face. That air about her that seems to say there's nothing she finds fun. But I'm still interested in her. I don't know why. I was thinking about Tokizaki. She doesn't bother to hide her confusion. I don't blame her. Tokizaki doesn't seem like someone who's easy to get along with. And she doesn't seem like she'd be interested in working in a committee. But...
同じクラスの人。
Yeah.
美人？
Well...
ビビるぐらい美人よ。 でも謎の女よ。何考えてるかわからないし。そんな人なしだよ。
Runa seems doubtful. Yukino's smiling, but she might be thinking the same thing. After all, the two of them don't know what Tokizaki's like. Though even Tsukushima seems doubtful.
どうやら片桐は本気でハーレムを作る気みたいね。
Huh? A harem?
ハーレムってなんだっけ？それは周知肉林のことよ。
Don't just shout out something like that! And it looks like Runa still doesn't get it. Not that she has to, though. I have no such intentions.
だって時崎さんを引き入れたいっていうのは単に美人だからでしょ？
What do you mean only? She's pretty, but it's not just that.
じゃあ何よ？
Because I feel like I can't leave her alone. That's what I think, but I can't say it for fear of them
ゆう
misunderstanding.
くんがいいならいいと思うよ。
Yukino kindly backs me up.
ゆうくんの人を見る目信頼してるから。ルナちゃんもゆうくんを信じてるよね。大人の女はうろたえない。私もユー兄を信頼してるよ。
Thanks.
まあみんながそう言うなら私もいいけどね。ちょっと面白そうだし、それに何かあったら片桐が責任取るんだろうし。
Take responsibility. Nothing's going to happen. Probably.
まあ時崎さんがすんなり入ってくれるとは思えないけどね。
Like the next day. Hey, Tokizaki, wanna join the committee? Sure, I guess. He thought it took Tsukishima just off to the side. What the fuck? That was easy. That's the thing. Anyway, I'll try asking her.
私も行く。
You too?
私が直接会ってこの目で判断するよ。
Well, whatever.
じゃあ私も行こっかな。それなら今から早速行きましょう。
And so everyone decided to come along. There's nothing she can steal. What have you been muttering this whole time?
その時々って人どれ？
She's peering into the classroom from the hallway. Her eyes are, as she searched for Tsukizaki, were like a small animal looking for prey. Not really intense, but super focused. She's the one playing with her phone by the window.
窓際で携帯。
What do you think? Huh? Why?
あんなアンニュイ美人は絶対却下。
Ennui beauty? Well, Tsukizaki does seem pretty bored messing with her phone. Wonder why Runa's so anti-pretty girls. But we can't be picking people based on criteria like that. Anyway, I'll go ask her.
ダメだって言ってるのに。
Well, she might say no anyway. Can't hurt to try.
やめなよ。騙されるよ。
Just how is she going to deceive me? Tsukizaki! Call out to Tsukizaki, who's still playing with her phone. She looks up at me as if it were a pain to do so.
何？
Just how should I start this conversation? I want to know more about you. What? What? Yep, I want to know more about you is the option to go for her out. It's nothing important, but...
それなら話さなくてもいいんじゃない？
After dropping the conversation just like that, Tokozaki returns her face to her phone. No, well, I'm sorry that was delicious now.
は？
Truth is, I have something really important to talk about. It's super, super important. I felt like it'd be bad for it to continue like that, so I desperately try again. I have to get her to at least hear me out somehow. Really, it's super, super, super important.
片桐必死すぎ。
Where's my fucking protect button? I guess this'll have to do. I need to at one point just like buy an actual button and just like that just says protect. Just hold on. Hold the fucking phone. There's a bullshit button. And these are not what I'm looking for. And now. Of course, there'd be nothing like that. Oh well. Can't blame me for trying. You think so? But it really is important.
だったら最初からそう言えばいいのに。片桐ってどっかずれてるんだよね。
You think so? I only tell myself. I'm just trying my hardest here.
わかったわよ。
Even if she acts annoyed, she puts away her phone.
何の話？
Well, you see, I cleared the first hurdle. But the more important part starts here. You have to start the conversation off well to spark Tokizaki's interest. You always eat convenience store bread for lunch, right? You said you don't like cafeteria food, but what about a boxed lunch?
作るのめんどくさ。
Making it? Doesn't your mother work then?
そんなわけないよ。うちの母親、何もしない人だから。
She says that as if spitting it onto the floor. Well, things aren't great at her place. Then what do you do about food at home?
だいたい私が作ってる。
Oh, really? So then you can cook?
なんでそんな意外そうなの？子供じゃないし、料理ぐらいできるよ。
But is that how you see it? I would have imagined Tokizaki cooking.
うちの家事全般は私の仕事。
That's unexpected, and I would have imagined you as someone good at household stuff.
意外は余計。人間、見た目ではわからないものだし。
Sorry.
ま、片桐は見るからに彼女いませんって感じだけど。
Shut up. But it's good news. Being able to cook on top of thinking of menus is an advantage. Besides, the only one who can cook at all in the committee at the moment is Yukino. And you know Tsukishima, who literally said she made the pizza you ate on Sunday? And it seems we can talk pretty normally, unexpectedly enough. I don't think she'd answer my questions so easily. At this rate, I might be fine being a little more direct. You're not a part of any clubs or anything, right?
やってない。
Is there the reason for that?
別に。ただ、人間関係がめんどくさそうで、上下関係とかもういいし。そういうのに煩わされたくないの。
Being with people, huh? It's an answer that seems just like her. Maybe something happened to her in the past that has caused this behavior. I feel like I understand what you're saying.
それは意外。ヘラヘラしてるし、八方美人だと思ってた。
That's not true. That was why I ended up quitting my club in middle school after all.
やっぱり人は見た目じゃわからないな。てっきりおせっかいなお説教を受けるのかと思った。
What kind of lecture would that be?
人は人と支え合って生きてるんだとかバカらしいこと。
Do I look like the type to say that?
見える。
An immediate reply, huh? I don't think I'm like that at all, though. Here's the thing. Living alone works completely fine. Not healthy, though. I don't know how I was in the past. Anyway, I have no intention of lecturing you. But, well, how do I say this? I feel like I want to understand. I want to understand you.
うわ、臭いセリフ出た。
Shut the fuck up.
まあでもそっちの方が楽かな。ほんとうんざり。人の顔色を伺って嫌われないように、もっと好かれるように気を使って生きるの。息が詰まる。
I feel like this is the first time I've seen Tokizaki get so emotional. And if it was something that you could just honestly have fun with, would you want to give it a try? You know, I'm sure there are clubs or committees that don't have annoying interpersonal relations and stuff.
全然興味ないな。話。それだけ？
Her reply indicates she's completely bored of conversation already. Not good. Still haven't gotten to say any of what I've really wanted to talk about. Just one more thing.
何？笑える話？
Absolutely hilarious. Lying through my teeth.
じゃあ、一応聞いてあげる。
Alright. So she'll at least listen to what I have to say. Truth is, well, I might have told you this before. I'm trying to revive the Cafeteria Improvement Committee right now. Do you know about that committee? There's no response. I continue on without waiting for one. But the problem is we don't have enough members. We need 2 more. You're not in any clubs, right? So I was wondering if you would join.
Oh.
It's the thing. Sell it like this. You can just be an only on paper member if you want to. However, no one would say anything if you wanted to check it out for at least a little bit. Like, just attend for the first week or month or however long you want to, and if it's any point you decide you don't think it's fun, you don't need to show up if you don't want to. This is voluntary. This is no duty. So, why not try it out? See, the objective of the Cafeteria Improvement Committee in a nutshell is to improve the school cafeteria's menu. As of now, the cafeteria is not really being used, so we're trying to improve that somehow. People would be happier if they were able to eat good, warm food, right? What do you think? I rattled everything off all at once so she couldn't cut me off halfway. I was able to say what I wanted to say, but Tokizaki had listened without moving a muscle. She hasn't even blinked. And then... Yeah, you're right, that was hilarious. She suddenly starts laughing. What are you laughing for?
大爆笑って言ったのはそっちでしょ？
Ah, that was, I said that because I thought you wouldn't hear me out otherwise.
じゃあ聞かなかったことにする。話は終わり？
After saying that, Tokizaki takes out her phone again. She focuses her gaze, looking bored. Just wait a second.
話はもう聞いたから。だいたいさ、向上とか改善とか、ほんと興味ない。あと、童貞のくせに偉そう。
That has nothing to do with it. Besides, you use that line all the time, but what about you? I get annoyed and shoot back a response. But she just smiles in a suggestive way.
そう。
When she smiles like that, she seems like far more of an adult. I end up getting flustered. Like a frog being stared down by a snake.
少なくとも片桐よりは経験豊富かもね。大人の世界のこと、よく知ってると思うよ。
The world of adults. She's lying through her teeth. I'm sure that she's just making fun of me. But for some reason, when she smiles mysteriously like that, I can't respond. My heart rate only quickens. He's acting like an idiot. Tokizaki has a lot of expressions. Childish innocence, an adult ennui, and a womanly charm. Just which one was the real Tokizaki?
顔、真っ赤だよ。想像してる？
Huh?
まさか、立ってないよね。
Don't be stupid.
あ、耳まで真っ赤になった。
Saki has completed control of the conversation. Need to calm down. Deep breaths. Nope, I'd like it if you could be serious about this. Terrible that timing, Tokizaki's phone starts ringing. Looks like she's getting a call. Tokizaki just checks the screen and frowns. Getting a call, right? Aren't you gonna answer?
出るわよ。
She stands up and walks over to the corner of the classroom. She puts the phone to her ear. Can't hear what she's saying, but her expression is hard. I don't know who she's talking with.
行かないって言ってるでしょ！
The yelling suddenly echoes through the room. Her voice carries well, and everyone who had just been idly chatting turns to look at her.
同じことで、何度も電話しないで。しつこいな。そんなの知らない。さあね。今日は帰らないかも。
With her anger in full display, Tokizaki hangs up. With the attention of the entire class still on her, she comes back this way. Something up.
別に
Without sitting back down, she picks up her bag. What are you doing?
帰る。
What? It's still lunch.
知ってる。
Where are you going?
おせっかい。私に干渉しないで。
Hey, wait. Tokizaki really leaves the room. It was so sudden I'm dumbfounded. He said on the phone that she won't go home. No idea what's going on.
ユニどうなったの
I don't know, apparently unable to enter an upperclassman's classroom, was nervously waiting at the door. Need to explain. It was another defeat. In a nutshell, that's what it was.
あの人なんで帰っちゃったの早退したくなるほど怒らせたわけ
Nah, it seems she went home for a different reason.
電話してたね
Yeah, I don't know who it was or what they were talking about now. She suddenly got in a bad mood after that.
諦めるの
I guess she didn't seem too receptive. Not like I can force someone to do it if they don't want to.
でも
You know, seemed unsatisfied for some reason. Weren't you originally against her joining? So, what are you mad about then?
だって
She was sulking with her lips pursed.
美人すぎだし大人っぽくて謎だしただでさえ女ばっかなのにあんな人が入るなんて気に入らないけどでもユニをあんな風に振るなんて許せない
What? Reject me? No, seems to be mad about something different. Was I rejected? Yukino's got a strained smile on as
でも
well.
ゆうくんちゃんと言いたいことは全部言えたの
To be honest, I feel like I wasn't able to. Because we were interrupted by that phone call.
なんだじゃあまだ勝負はついてないんじゃない
She says that Tsukushima starts stretching out her Achilles tendon. What are you doing?
今から追いかければ間に合うわよ
Run after her? No, but classes are starting soon. I can just try again tomorrow.
何ふやけたこと言ってんのケツは熱いうちに打てよ
Well, the ass is hot! What? That's not exactly correct.
いいから行くわよ
She hits my back hard. Tsukushima
ぼ
starts
ー
running.
っとしてないで走れ
When she says that, I start running without really realizing.
しっかりしなよ
Tsukushima was surprisingly fast. And she had stamina too. Makes sense considering she's a basketball scholarship student. After not having worked out for much in over a year, it was all I could do just to keep pace.
あいた
For us, I can see someone walking on their own. It's Okizaki. She seems so lonely from behind. She's always leading me by the nose, making fun of me. But from behind, she seems different from every Tokizaki I've seen so far. After taking that in, I flare up. Tokizaki! Grit my teeth and chase
うわ
after
急
her.
に加速
Wait up, Tokizaki! Tokizaki stops and turns around. I make use of that opportunity to close the difference with everything I've got and finally catch up with her.
Sabori?
You're the one who's doing that! What are you even going home for so suddenly?
別に関係ないでしょわざわざ追いかけてきて何の用
Well... It's one good that I was able to catch up with her, but my head's blank from a lack of oxygen.
時々さクラスメートなんだからマーヤでいいわよねろくに話したことないけど
Tsukushima speaks to her in my place with me.
あなた誰だっけ
Hey, you've talked to her before! Was she doing this on purpose? Probably.
同じクラスの月島卿だけど何かそっちこそ何か
They match gazes with enough intensity for sparks to fly. Hey, we didn't come here to fight.
分かってるわよ何こそこそしてんの帰りたいんだけどご本
After clearing her throat, she turns back toward Tokizaki with renewed composure.
あのさマヤってピザ好きはピザ好きでしょ
What are you saying?
いいから任せなさいよ
Is this really gonna be okay?
分かってる分かってる ピザが嫌いな人なんていないもんね。
Absolutely despise pizza. Okay, I'm gonna kill her.
この世には2種類の人間しかいないのよ。2種類？ピザを好きな人間とピザをまだ知らない人間よ。
What's the point of saying this so confidently? She's clearly weirded out.
あんたはピザのどこが好き？私はね、丸いところが好きよ。
I am just as confused as you, Maya. What?
タイヤも丸いし、地球も丸い。丸っていうのは完成形、一つの世界なわけよ。四角いピザもあるんじゃない？
Tokizaki gives a reply that seems almost on reflex.
私は認めないわ。
Tsukushima roars, fist clenched. Tokizaki sighs in exasperation.
月島さんがピザが好きなのはよくわかった。でも私には関係ない。それがあんたにも関係してくるんだって。うちの学食ってメニューにピザがないじゃない？これってピザに対する冒涜だと思うのよね。
Ah, the emotion's fading from Tokizaki's eyes. She's probably stopped Tsukushima now.
やっと追いついた。
With the breathing ragged, Yukino and Runa arrive. Oh, you were chasing after us.
だって放っておけないよ。で、どうなってるの？
The two of them watch over Tsukushima talking with Tokizaki.
一緒にピザの名誉を勝ち取りましょう。きょうちゃん、暴走してない？
She is.
じれったい。私が行ってくる。
Hey. Runa heads their way. I wonder what she's planning on doing.
お腹が減ったよ。
She plods over, holding her stomach.
どうしてお腹が減ってるかというとね、学食のご飯が美味しくないからなの。
She's explaining on her own. What a terrible act.
学食がもっと美味しければいいのに。
She's pretending to cry. Not particularly well.
どうしたのかな、そこの新入生。せっかく学食のご飯を楽しみに入学してきたのに、なんだかいまいちだったんです。だから悲しくて悲しくて悲しくて。まあ、それはかわいそうに。希望に満ち溢れて入学してきた新入生が絶望してしまうような学食。果たして私たちの学食はこのままでいいのだろうか。いくないです先輩。
Tokizaki had been completely left behind, but Tsukushima and Runa, completely engrossed, hadn't taken note.
私が行ってくる。
She probably couldn't bear watching this for any longer. Yukino volunteers. You gonna be okay?
副委員長だもん。
Maybe spurred on by some weird, unknown sense of duty, Yukino nervously approached them.
二人とも。
Purchased
あ、
them.
あなたは学食向上委員会の人。学食向上委員会ってあの伝説の。そうです。私が伝説なんだ。
Bit her tongue.
噛んじゃった。
Yukino, on the verge of tears, looks over to me. This isn't working. Tokizaki slowly turns her gaze towards me.
人のことからかって楽しい？
No, that's not what we're...
一体どういうつもり？
It's... Try to feign ignorance. Apparently for her route, it's just say the truth. Anyways, Since we're going Kyou first, try to feign ignorance. I need to pretend that I have nothing to do with this. No, I have nothing to do with.
知らないって言うの？
I get even more nervous when she stares at me with those cold eyes. I can't bear it when she laughs scornfully at me when I look away.
まったく。童貞のくせに生意気なのよ。
That again! Even though everyone's here. The silence. It seems like the younger audience doesn't know what that means.
へえ、片桐ってそうなんだ。ねえねえ、童貞ってなんだっけ？
Okay, not knowing that is actually kind of pathetic, Luna. What the fuck?
ル
I
ナちゃ
understand
ん
harem.
知らないの？知ってるけ
I
ど
understand not knowing harem, but not knowing virgin?
歴史で習ったのは覚えてるんだけど。
History? I don't think they teach that in history class.
じゃあなんだっけ？ねえねえ、ののね。
Yukino only blushes. Takashima whispers into Runa's ear.
童貞ってのはね。
Hey, Takashima! Looks like she learned what it means.
はあ？
What are you yelling about all of a sudden?
ユニーが童貞だってどうしてあの人知ってるの？
Huh?
そういえば、そうね。なんで？
What do you mean, why?
なんで？
Even you, Yukino! That's why I told Tokizaki not to say it in front of others.
さよなら。
Hey! The person who had personally caused this mess just up and leaves.
待って、どこ行くの？そうだよ、説明がまだだよ。
Just how do you expect me to explain?
そりゃ、教室に戻ってゆっ。
Oh. I can hear the bell ring far away. Isn't that the bell for class? Crap! We're going back!
ずるい。
No, it's not! Hurry up!
説明責任。そうよ、そんな美味しそうなネタ逃がさないんだから。
Just shut up and run! It was a disaster.
実際童貞なんだからしょうがないよ
I'm
な。
going to kick you in the fucking teeth. I don't care about that.
童貞って罵られるか。それはいいな。いや、きついな。
I'm going to fucking hit you. Your true feelings are so obvious.
いや、だって時々って美人じゃん。
I'm just down here, just defeated. Don't mind me. Just, you know, just. It's just gonna be the rest of the part. I'm fucking dead over here. Just emotionally. And psychically, probably. Psychologically. I mean, not psychically. I'm fucking retarded. Looks like Tokizaki's also been entered into Tsukiyama's delusional list of lovers. I'm surprised you know her.
あれだけの美人なら一度見たら忘れない。
しかし時々を勧誘するとは勇気があるな。
まったくだ。今でも男子一人に女子三人だろ。十分ハーレム状態だったのに、これ以上の楽園を目指そうって言うんだからな。お前の性欲にはかなわないや。
It's pretty shocking to be told that by you.
恋のドンキホーテと呼ばせてくれ。
Ah, yes! The Walmart of horny! That's so lame, so please don't.
そんな片桐なら時々に手を出しても不思議じゃない。
Don't say it like that.
じゃあ唾をつけたと言い換えよう。お、エロいな。
I already told you.
まあ気持ちはわからなくもないけど時々は無理だぞ。
Hakamada says in a way that suggests he knows something. Do you know her or something?
あいつとは中学が一緒だったんだ。
Huh? I don't know about that.
ま
I didn't know
あク
that.
ラスは同じになったことないけどさ。でも昔からあいつは有名人だったから。
Famous?
美人だからな。
いやお前ら知らないのか？
She stares at us long and hard, but I have no idea what he's talking
美
about.
人以外に何かあるのか。というか必要なのか。
そうか知らないのか。知らないなら 知らないままの方がいいかもしれない。
The way you're talking is making me curious. What is it?
いや、やっぱりやめておこう。それがお前らのためでも時々のためでもある。中学の時その話を時々にしてひどい目にあったやつもいるんだ。
Ended terribly.
面白半分にその話をした男子がいてな。時々は給食の牛乳をぶっかけてたよ。
Sounds like a disaster. I can already imagine the stink. Milk is a pretty strong smell after all.
あれから俺は時々に関わらないようにしてるんだ。
Even that makes me a little afraid as well. Does make me a little afraid as well. Maybe I really shouldn't do anything with her.
そうすることをおすすめするよ。
Let's see. A warning from a friend is a valuable thing. But
おい、あれなんだ。
turn around when Sugiyama says that. I see several adults walking along the path next to the park.
やばい、隠れろ。
Huh? Still not knowing what's going on, we obey Hakamada and take cover.
尻が隠れない。
無駄にでかいんだよ。いいから動くな。
As we hold our breath, the group of adults walks past without noticing us.
もういいぞ。
What was that about?
あいつら、何者なんだ。
PTA の見回りだよ。最近夜遊びしてる生徒がいるとかでパトロールしているらしい。
You're well informed.
うちの親は PTA の役員だからな。新学期と夏休みはあちこちで目を光らせてるらしい。まあこの辺はまだマシだけど、駅前に行くと歩道員も目を光らせてるから気をつけた方がいいぞ。
That's the train station, huh?
この時期しばらくは気をつけた方がいいな。
Yeah. As I respond, Tokizaki's face comes to mind. She said over the phone that she wasn't going to go home. But you went home after that, right? It's gone pretty late. Before I knew it, the area around me is completely dark. There's almost no one around in the shopping district. Wonder if Tokizaki's alright. I'm suddenly worried for my classmates' well-being. Wonder why she keeps coming to mind. It's true that she's pretty, but I feel like that isn't the only reason. I feel like there's something like a reason just in the tip of my tongue, but I just can't seem to place it. Huh? See someone up ahead? Catch up to them without really thinking. Kazaki! What are you doing in a place like this? Apparently there are disciplinaries about that patrol around here. You should be careful.
そうね。バレたら大事だものね。
What? Her eyes snap open. What the fuck? Oh my god, she's a lizard person! Your eyes. Wait, were they always that color?
バレちゃったか。じゃあ、もうここにはいられないな。
Where are you going?
星に帰る。
Stars, the moon, or Mars? Or some other galaxy?
コンビニパン製。
Huh?
じゃあね。童貞地球人。
What? To exact his beers somewhere off into the night sky.
次会うときは卒業してるといいね。
Wait, Tokusaki, wait! This is a dream, isn't it? Ah! Oh, fuck it, fuck it. I'm gonna hit the part here, and that is going to be the thumbnail, since there's nothing else to use. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. See you next time. Bye-bye.